Summertime. Okay. So I wanted to pop on and talk a little bit about the launch of Fire and Flow. And I know that there's a lot of national wake up calls on it. So I just wanted to make sure you guys knew what is our team doing and how can we leverage it in our way. So sorry, I'm just going back to my list to keep myself on track. So first, Fire and Flow, the Facts and Fun group. I'm going to share my screen here and show you this Facebook group. And if you're not in it and want to be, message me, or I should share this actually. How would I just share this to our team page so that everyone has it? Okay. It is not Monday through, it is Tuesday through I just wrote it down too. Tuesday through Tuesday the 24th through the 26th. Okay. Free. Okay. So essentially what we're going to be doing in this Fire and Flow group, which I know I see Mackenzie's in there, Sarah's in there, stuff like that, is what we're going to do. And if you have any ideas, feel free to drop them in the chat, because this is something new I'm trying for this launch to see how it goes. But essentially it's like a 3-day hype group, sneak peek, etc., for people who want more details. And so what it's going to be is Tuesday through Wednesday, and people can hop on at any point in that. And I might even do another one in a few weeks. But essentially on Tuesday, we're going to do the morning meltdown sample workout. That's going to be like their workout to try. Wednesday, they're going to try the bar blend sample workout. And then Thursday is going to be the Fire and Flow sample workout. And I will probably, especially too, we should get together, and those of us who can work out in the mornings, we should see if like, and I don't know, maybe people wouldn't hop on and do it, but I know like I could say, okay, I'm going to be on at 7:30 every morning, or like 8 a.m. every morning doing my workout, which I guess 8 is probably late for people who like are normal human beings. So I could say like 6 a.m. I'm working out, right? But Mackenzie, since she's on a different time zone, she might do like 6 a.m. her time, which would then be like 7 a.m. Central. So maybe too, getting more people on the workout Zoom link and encouraging them to utilize that. But if we can space that out, I think it helps too, because it'd be awkward if someone who's new to this like jumps on there and there's no one on there. So that's kind of how it'll be set up. And then each day we're really going to be focused. So obviously on Tuesday, I'm going to kind of spend the day talking about who Jericho is, her training style, right? Weightlifting, basics, like equipment needed, right? Everything that has to do with the fire part of it, and kind of the facts, how Beachbody works, all of that. Okay. On Tuesday, I'm really going to focus on Elise, who she is, her style, the flow style. And I think she really brings in the mindset piece of it. So I'm going to be talking more so about how this program, like, I don't know if you guys saw what I shared in my story yesterday, but I was obsessed with it. I wonder if I can, it's already passed, I think, but it was, someone said, I'm never going to love myself like in my body. Like I'm never going to love my body just by working out. And so they needed this program, Fire and Flow, to help them create the mindset of loving themselves, which I just thought embodies everything our team stands for. Like I feel like our team, like we aren't girls with shredded abs. I mean, some of us have really awesome abs and some of us like are crushing it, right? But me, like I ate mac and cheese for dinner. Like the chances of me having abs are like very slim, because I don't eat healthy, especially right now living in an apartment. But I think that's what the world is craving, especially after COVID and all the comparison and all of that, is like, this is just really a good program to be at. So Monday is focused on Jericho, or sorry, I keep saying Monday because we're to start on Tuesday, but Tuesday, all about Jericho, her style, weight training, how Beachbody works, all of that. Then Tuesday is more focused on, sorry, I keep messing that up. Wednesday. So day 2, I'm going to say day 1, day 2. Day 2 is all about Elise, flow style, recovery, mobility. Why are those important? Why are we focusing on it? Mindset, meditation, that kind of stuff. And then talking about the journal, talking about the nutrition supplements, all of that. And then day 3 of the Fire and Flow Facts and Fun is going to be all about is really going to be about this program as a whole. So pairing Jericho and Elise, what they can expect, what the workout program is like, right? The 6 days a week, here are the workouts, kind of the logistics, okay? And then on day 4, which is not really right, it's 3 days, but on that evening of the last day is when we're going to open enrollment for the group. So I am personally going to start a I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I thought about something like Summer Sizzle or something like that. That'll start probably at the beginning of June. Looking at the calendar, let's see, June, it might start June 6th, but on your side of it, I highly recommend, I know I will be personally buying early access on the 24th, and I will be starting the program on the 24th, because I was talking to Sarah G about this, because she's like, oh, I'm just not having anyone who's like really interested. Like, I don't have anyone committed yet to do this program. I said, that's totally fine, because to be 100% honest, when I start getting my interest is when other people start watching me do it, because everyone's going to be hesitant, right? Everyone's going to wait and want to see what it is. But then as the days go by and they're seeing the program, they're seeing the journal you're doing, they're seeing all that, then I think they start to hop on the bandwagon. So that's why if, you start workouts next week, and then we do a week of prep. So prep will start the 30th, and then we will start day 1 on the 6th, because they'll need their resistance bands and stuff like that if they don't have them. But this is a great thing, this Fire and Flow Facts and Fun. So who can you invite? You can literally invite anyone you want to, right? It could be current customers. It could be people that you've invited before. And I was listening to a National Wake Up Call from a few weeks ago on my walk today, and she talked about the importance of going back and re-inviting people, and how it really shows that you're dedicated to them and you're dedicated to what you're doing when you go back and you follow up with people and say, hey, we have this new program, I'm just checking back in because we have this new program. Whereas like if we're people who just invite them once and never talk to them again, it's kind of like, oh, okay, so like I cared about it once, but I'm not going to do it again. Like, and so these fun new things that come out, it's kind of a nice way to be able to invite people again. And if you haven't tried the sample workout, do so. And they are doing tomorrow, the National Wake Up Call is with Elise and Jericho, which will be fun to hear their version. I think hearing their passion for it and their points and the things they say, that's what really fires me up and helps me understand what the program is, right? Like until I did the sample workout, I had no clue they were doing a journal with this program again. I know that's kind of Jericho's thing, because MM100 came out with a journal, but it is an awesome thing. So if you're not in this group, make sure I posted it in the Purpose Over Perfection team page, and you can get that there. And then I will probably have like just a few get to know you posts tomorrow, and like maybe some fun things. Baby, so cute. Okay, to not be distracted by all the children. And so that is where we're at. If you have any fun ideas of what you guys want, like, or something maybe to do in there, let me know, because I am going to be working tomorrow to schedule all the posts and to get them ready. What I need from you guys is to add people and then to interact, right? So even if you don't do the sample workout, right? Like day 1, I probably won't do the morning meltdown sample workout. Because I've done that multiple times, but I'm still going to post and talk about, oh my gosh, I love Jericho and here's why. Or like, I love that program and here's why. Because if you've done the sample workout, like, you've realized a lot of her moves are kind of similar to morning meltdown moves. And same thing with Elise, they're different moves, but then, just interacting and helping people understand, or like even the bod, right? When I'm talking about what is Beachbody On Demand, the Netflix of workouts, right? Letting them know this is why I love it, because it's just one thing if I'm posting and like showing people the options, but when they're seeing other people and why they like it too, they might relate to that. Like, Mackenzie being a mom of 4 and like being able to do her workouts from home in the time frame, being able to pause when someone's having a meltdown and being able to come back to it, right? Like, we're knowing like she could probably never, where she lives, she couldn't, drive to a gym somewhere. So people might be in the same boat. So that was the first thing I wanted to talk about, was this Fire and Flow Facts and Fun group. So we're going to give them the facts, but we're also going to have some fun. And I'm going to do some giveaways. I have so many packets of Energize and Recover, and I've just got I have 3 extra shaker cups because, every time you order crap, you get shaker cups. So I like have so much stuff just to give away, which will be fun. Because so you can even tell people that they can participate to win prizes, and I know I'm motivated to participate when it comes to prizes. So that's something too. Okay. Then I wanted to talk next about the Fire and Flow group sample workout. So some of you were able to hop on this weekend. Sarah Landis and Amanda put one on. I know I couldn't be there. I was moving, but some of you guys showed up and it looked so fun. And so I think there's some FOMO with that. And so on Saturday, we are going to do a Fire and Flow group workout, and it's just going to be the sample workout. So all they need is the sample link. Okay, this is great for people who are current, like anyone really. But on Saturday, so 6:30 a.m., 6:30 Mountain Time, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, and we'll use the regular Zoom, and we'll just all, do the Fire and Flow sample workout together, which will be really fun. Kind of how I see all this connecting. Is that right? I'm going to go through any human being I have already invited. I'm going to say, hey, we're doing this Fire and Flow Facts and Fun group. There's a chance to win prizes and to try out some other samples and get to know Jericho and Elise more. I would love if you join us in this group, and maybe you could even win some fun stuff. And so then, see everyone that I talked to or anyone who responded, I'm going to try to get them into that page. Maybe what I do is I would suggest following up with people too. They say it's in the follow-up, and following up with people saying, hey, just checking back in. Maybe you didn't see my message or you opened it and forgot. I do that all the time. But I'm hosting this group to learn more. Do you want me to send you the link or something like that? Right. But it'll just be a fun way to kind of get to know the program. And then that night on day 3, when we open enrollment, I'm going to open enrollment and have a ring the bell post. So hopefully as people see other people jumping on, they can get that positive peer pressure of like, okay, they're doing it, like I should do this too, or like this is exciting because there are people doing it. Again, I don't know how this will go. It could flop, but we'll see. But I know I have to step it up, like tonight and tomorrow. I really need to go through and like invite people. But even if someone hops on Wednesday or Thursday, like that's still worthwhile because they can go back through and see the other posts. So I won't stop inviting to it until, like, I'll probably invite to this through Wednesday, because even if I load them in there Thursday morning, I can just say, hey, we started on Tuesday, but feel free to go through the other posts and read all about it. Because I know I'm one of those people, like if I'm in a Facebook party for Pampered Chef, like I will ignore all the posts, and then I'll like go back in the evening when I have time and read them all and comment and stuff like that. So it's totally game to keep inviting. And like I said, I'm going to start around June 6th. Then I'm going to do another round of Fire and Flow, probably like on like mid July, after 4th of July, and stuff like that, to see what people are thinking. But I'm trying to think. Okay, so there's that. How the sample workout, like this Fire and Flow group workout, if you haven't done one before, essentially send them the sample workout and explain to them. Like I would write up something, keep it in the notes in your phone, but explain how it works, right? So here's the sample workout. All you need to do is click on this link. If you don't have dumbbells, that's fine. Just use something in your house, a water bottle or cans or whatever. Like I explained to them, if they don't have dumbbells, what are some things they can use, right? Or do it without weights, because we all know those moves work your freaking body without weights because they are crazy. And then I explained to them, you just need to click on this link. It's going to take you to Zoom. Okay, type in the password, and then we're all on Zoom, but we're doing like the same workout. So you can just start your workout whenever you hop on. Even if you show up late, that's fine too. But I try to explain to them a little bit about how it works, because I think people don't show up because they're intimidated or like they don't know what to expect. So if you can kind of like walk them through, like it's simply a bunch of us on Zoom doing the same workout, cheering each other on. It's super low key. I think that makes them feel better and are more likely to show up because they're nervous about what is going to happen. Then, ask them if that makes sense and if they have any other questions. So there is that. Then I wanted to cover the packages to launch. I need to put these. Okay. And I drop or give me a thumbs up, like what option you would prefer. Like, I'm wondering if I should put all the graphics in like a Google Drive to access, or do I upload them as like an album in the team page on Facebook? Like, do you prefer Google Drive? Do you prefer an album on Facebook? Feel free to drop in the chat which you would prefer, so that I know the best place to house everything. Okay. I wanted to go into here. So one thing I also wanted to touch on before we get into the packages on Fire and Flow, I wanted to talk about this because this is coming up. So starting at the end of June, they're raising the prices. And the reason for this, right? Some people are like, oh my God, they're raising prices. Oh my God, freak out. No. BOD has offered so much more than it has ever, right? Like there's like now 75 programs. I mean, there's literally like over 5,000 workouts on BOD right now, which they haven't raised prices. Like on the 90, right? It was always $99. They raised the 3 and the 6 month, but essentially like we're offering so much value at such a cheap price that they wanted to increase that price. And the good news is that increases our commissions as well, right? So for example, an annual one is $119, which is only a $20 increase, which we all know the workouts that they've added on BOD are so worth the $20. Okay. But we also make $10 more. So that's kind of nice, just because I do know a lot of people pick that 1 year, but also, you know what this does, guys? It makes it even more of a no-brainer for people to go with a total solution pack, because here you can pay $120 and get a year of BOD, or you can pay $160 and get a total solution pack. And to even cream the crop more here is that I heard, or I know that Carl Deichler is doing promo codes again for Fire and Flow. So there will be money off promo codes, which is super nice, because then it's like, why would anyone pay $120 for a membership when they can get, I think it'll be like $140 with the promo codes is what I'm guessing. And so literally a $20 difference and they get everything. So it'll be awesome. Okay, so then I wanted to chat. Let's see where I put the graphics of the pricing, because I just wanted to cover that. So I sent all these, and if you guys want to be put in the Fire and Flow launch and you're not in there, definitely let me know. But these were the first ones I found. I'm hoping to find one that compares them apples to apple, like all side by side. But this kind of gives you an idea, right? So everything that comes with, it's the same solution packs, right? A Shakeology pack, an Energize and Recover pack, and then the Go and Glow pack. Here's personally how I walk people through this. And I just walked someone through today, which hallelujah, guys, because literally, what month is it? Today is May. April was a crapshoot for me. It was awful. And so it just is nice to get back into normal routine, right? But you talk about how long it takes to get back into routine. So what I've been really like in May, I've really tried to do my tracker 5 days a week, all that. And it's just now I'm getting my first person to like sign up. So it just takes time to get back in the groove, which is why it's better to never get out of it. But Shakeology, I always say, if they're looking for a long-term, like if they're going to invest in product monthly, if they're going to do this long-term, Shakeology is good for nutrition and weight loss. Super good, right? But if someone is concerned about price and you get the feeling they're never going to order supplements again, to me, Shakeology isn't a worthwhile investment if they're not going to buy supplements again, because we all love Shakeology. A lot of us drink Shakeology, but we know it's not something that you can just do for like 2 weeks and feel better. Like you do feel better, but you have to do it long-term. Okay. Performance Essentials. This is your Energize and Recover. This is if you have someone, for example, Exhibit A, the person I had today, they were talking about, they're really nervous because they haven't worked out in a long time and they're really out of shape. And they're super nervous about how they're going to be able to do the workouts and feeling sore and all that. Well, guys, no brainer here, right? I always say Energize gives you the energy to do the workouts. Recover gives you the ability to keep going. Okay. Because a lot of people, like I think of when I first started and I did 21-day fix, right? People would make it to like day 3 or 4 and then they'd quit because they were so sore they couldn't keep going. And then they never got back on the wagon because, well, it was hard. So, uh, Going Glow is now one of my favorite packs because some people, like, I don't know, I think it's just people love the idea of collagen and hydrate and stuff. But energize, hydrate, and collagen. This is probably another one of my most popular packs. A few. So here's the extra things they're getting with that make this package literally a no-brainer, right? They get the resistance loops, which are worth $20. So right there, you know, your pack is worth it. And then that fire and flow journal. So I know personally, I will probably just buy the journal because I have loops and all that stuff. But someone who like even does a completion pack, like the 140 for a completion pack is so worth it because they get the journal, they get the loops, they get the product, like all of that stuff. Oh, and these are 130 apparently. So right, these are like bod members completion packs and etc. Okay. And then the accessory bundles, if they don't have anything yet and they want the bundle, it's going to be $70. I don't have the coach price on here, but coach price is $50, I think, for the accessory bundle. Digital access is $50, which is more expensive than the other programs have been in the past. Typically, they're like well, no, because I guess it's like $35 if you're a coach, and that's typically what I pay. So here's a great time to get people. If you have someone who really wants to do fire and flow, guys, if they become a preferred customer, they only pay like 35, and I think they get the bundle for like 50. So even the math, like they're paying the same amount, but then they get a 25% discount. So that's always a good route. And right, it launches on the 24th for coaches and preferred customers. It launches on June 7th for customers. But if someone wants to do it, it's a good reason for them to become a preferred customer now. I even had someone message me and they're like, what do I have to do to become a coach? Because I need this program when it, like, I want to do this program right when it comes out. And I was like, perfect. Right. So that's kind of what we're doing here. And so, and they can cancel their preferred customer whenever they want. Okay. Let me see what else I have going on. Okay. And more. And then last but not least, just make sure you're sharing, right? Like I'm going to be talking about probably as we are in that, whatchamacallit, the fire and flow group Tuesday through Thursday. I'm going to be talking about it, sharing about it. I'll probably focus on Jericho on kind of follow the same format as that group. Talk about Jericho on the Tuesday. Day 2, talk about Elise. Day 3, talk about the program, right? A lot of you guys have been doing great about sharing about the program, and you just have to keep putting it out there. Some of you are probably like, I'm getting crickets. Guys, when I post my polls, I'm getting like 1 or 2 people who say they want more details. But every time I post a poll, I get 1 or 2, which means it's 1 or 2 people more than before. So I just don't want anyone to feel discouraged because they think I have like 27 people respond to a poll. And Sarah's like, literally, I have 1 person responding to a poll. I have 1 person responding to a poll. But remember that whole, it takes people like 7 times to hear or see something before they really grasp it. And so the more you can talk about your why, like I'm really focusing on the mental health side of things of this program, because that's what I need in this space. Like right now, I don't need to lose weight. I don't, as great as it'd be for summer, like, yeah, but right now, like I need to just survive, like mentally, in the things I'm going through. And I think a lot of us are in that phase of our life, is like, we just got to make it through. And so, are there any questions about the program or any other things? Okay, perfect. Facebook, thank you for your feedback. Are there any other questions or things you want me to cover?
I guess I was just going to mention with inviting people, I've been sending a lot of invites to try the sample, and I've actually been sending them to people that I know like have different coaches or do like their own workouts at a gym, just saying like, hey, would you be interested in trying this, and giving me some feedback, just because I've only actually had 1 person respond. But at least like you can ask them, and then with this group coming up, you can message them and say, hey, can you like share your thoughts, and then you can like, can I share it anonymously on my feed? And so I have one of those to share now, and I think that was really helpful, because like we say, it's good to hear from us what we think of it, but it's also good to hear from other people and be able to share that too. So I thought that was really helpful. And then just quick shout out, I do love the Go and Glow pack, because honestly I used all 3 of those products like my whole pregnancy because it's like I didn't want to have coffee necessarily, but like I could do a half scoop of Energize. Collagen is great, and then like the hydrate. I mean, always be hydrated. It's great. And then the other thing, I did have a question with the bundles and things. Since they changed it to like the nutrition is included in body, do they still get like the portion containers and the like at 2B mindset journal in a completion pack?
Yes. So they do. They just have to um click that they want to try 30 days of body. So as long as they do the free trial of body, then they get the samples. The other thing, guys, okay, here's another thing I find crazy about this workout program. The value, gosh, the value of what they've been putting into Beachbody just amazes me. And guys, okay, this is a total side tangent, but I've meant to post this in my sweaty selfie for like weeks now, and I keep forgetting. When I went back and did Sean Week, oh my God, have any of you guys done the workouts that have the freaking timers on them? And I was like, this goes so slow. I used to always like the timers because I could see like it count down and how much time. And now I'm like, this is going down so slow. Like, and so I'm like, it's funny to watch the like programs evolve over time. But yes, so as long as they click 30-day body trial, and I tell everyone, I did this 30-day body trial, you get to reassess and decide if you want it or not. But it's really nice. And I wanted to echo her thing of invites, though, that feedback. Yeah, even if there's someone who's not going to sign up whatsoever, it's so awesome to get that feedback and to take a screenshot of it and share it because their words, and even if you say like, can I share that and could I tag you or would you prefer it to be anonymous? Because my thing is, if Sarah has that screenshot from, I'm just going to use like an example of her friend, right? And then that friend of a friend sees it on her story and says, oh, well, this person tried it and really this is what they had to say. And they see that it's a real life person, they know that person, then they're like, oh, okay, so maybe I am going to try it because so and so tried it, right? It's that kind of like, we're just a following society. We want other people to try it first and show us that we're not going to die, and then we'll try it. And so I think that is an awesome tool to use. That reminds me, I need to go back through and like take screenshots of people who have tried it and showed me, and following up. I have like, make sure you follow up with people. If they're like, yeah, I'll try the sample workout, and you send it, make sure you follow up and either invite them to the group or be like, hey, did you ever have time to try it? Because some people like won't message you back with feedback, or they'll be like, no, I haven't, but I'll try this week and stuff like that. So I love all those ideas. Anything else? Okay. Well, I'm excited for the launch. If you have questions, let me know. I'm going to upload any graphics I have for Fire and Flow. I'll upload into that album on Facebook is where it can be found so that you can refer back to it. And if they're blurry or something, like let me know. Because I know sometimes when you save stuff off Facebook, it doesn't look right or whatever. I can send them in another format, right? I can text them to you or whatever so they show up more clear. And then I have a few Instagram stories I made to go and to talk about the Fire and Flow Facts and Fun group. So I will also put those in there and share them so that you guys can post about it on your stories. I would encourage you to post about that free group starting tonight, since it'll start on Tuesday. It'll just give you about 48 hours to give people a heads up and try to get some ladies in that group. So but I hope everyone has a good week. And I'm going to be, the one last thing is I'm going to post a link for one-on-one calls now that it's summer. All this week I have off, well, Monday through Thursday. I will be home just working on coaching and stuff like that. So I'm going to put out a link for people if you want a one-on-one call to try to figure stuff out. Or if you ever want, to jump on, if you guys are home for summer and want to hop on and do trackers, I'm more that like, I am open. I want to hit the ground running again. This past like 2 months have kind of just like been a struggle, as all of you guys have seen. But I'm ready. Now I'm moved here and I'm ready to just go. So let me know what I can do to help you guys. So go cuddle all your babies, and I will see you guys later.